Another one into the strike zone quickly. 0-2 on Marion. Walked in the second, walked in the third, walked in the sixth. Hayes, the base runner at second. Hinson, the base runner at third. High fly ball right field going back. That is Ryberg to the wall. It's up against the wall. Ricochets. That means that Hinson, waiting to see where the ball would go, had to hang around third. Hayes had to stay near second. They both advance one. Hinson will score. It turns into a double for Marion that makes it a 9-4 Kentucky lead, their largest lead of the contest. Hayes at third, Marion the base runner at second. And this Kentucky squad, which put 4 on the board in the third, a run in the fourth, played at 2 in the sixth, now have tacked on a couple of insurance runs in the seventh. And still just 1 away. Toss into the dirt. Hayes coming in from third. He will score. And it's now a double-digit total for Kentucky, 10 on the board. Marion will go to third. That is the 56th pitch tossed by DeMarco Vasquez. A new feature on the scoreboard here at Johnson O'Brien Stadium is the pitch count for both. Both pitchers home and away. And now a conversation between Greg Chenard, Jim Burns, and Dennis Duke, the officiating crew. Well, I wonder what the conversation is about. Pitch was in the dirt from Vasquez. Run came in from third. Marion went to third. Let's see if we can pick up what might have happened. Well, you see Graff pointing immediately to Cook, and I don't know what he is suggesting where Cook is concerned. I mean, Cook backs out of the way. It doesn't look like the bat hit the ball. That, to me, could be the only valid argument. Let's see. Follows it down. Unless it got the foot of Cook, and if he was a hit batsman, well, now they have put the runner back at third, by the way, after the conversation. So apparently that is what transpired. It hit his foot, and when it hit his foot, it was automatically a dead ball, and the runner could not advance from third. So Hayes will go back to third. Marion will go back to second. Hit to Vasquez to short. Ortiz on to first. Got one out there. Throw home. Safe at the plate. Graff trying to tag out the incoming. And that, of course, being Noah Marion. So now the Hayes run will score, and now the Marion run is added. It's an 11-4 contest. Cook wrapping into the 6-4. Or make that Hunter wrapping into the 6-4. Cook was on, and it was Hunter Burnett that hit into the 6-4 that got Cook for out number 2. Burnett safely at first. Marion as well as Hayes coming in score. And Zach Jones will come to the plate with the base runner at first. Burnett. Nothing in one on Jones. He has walked and singled twice. The 10 hitter's been productive. Runner takes off. The Graff throw down too far to the third base side of second. And a stolen base for Burnett. So Burnett in scoring position at second for Zach Jones. Way outside with the pitch. Top of the order. Awaits on deck Logan Cook. Arizona trying to get to the bottom of the 7th. Really didn't want this hole getting any larger. It has gotten deeper. It's now a 7-run lead for Kentucky. Outside of the strike zone again. 2-2 toss. It stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hunter Burnett making the trot back to second. He's in scoring position for Blue Lick. Cape Cod and Curry County coming up next. 2 o'clock start time slated for the battle between the New England champions and the Southeastern champs. Timeout asked for by Zach Jones. Asked for it quite a bit earlier than he got it. I don't think Greg saw it to begin with. Vasquez giving a look to the base runner Burnett. He will fire to second. Back in safely goes Burnett. Here is the 2-2 offering. Jones awaits. Vasquez again concerned obviously with Burnett. Well, just as I mentioned, pitchers hadn't been making throws to first or second. Vasquez makes several to second, trying to get Burnett. Lead is already 7. He's trying to keep that lead to 7 and not 8, and it winds up in the dirt, and that indeed has Burnett to third. So Vasquez with a lot of focus on Burnett, trying to keep him at second. He winds up at third regardless. And now 90 feet from home for Zach Jones. 3-2 pitch into left field, base hit. Burnett's coming in. It is a Zach Jones single that produces another RBI, and what a day the 10 hitters had. 4 trips to the plate, 1 walk, 3 base hits, 2 RBIs, a run scored. Zach Jones, the extra hitter, and that's why this squad, Blue Lick, has got Jones in the lineup. There's an option to go with a 9 or 10-man hitting rotation. Blue Lick goes with 10, and the extra hitter has produced extra hits. Wrap to Vasquez at short, underhands to Ortiz. Logan Cook will wrap into the 6-4 that gets Zach Jones, puts an end to the inning. But it is an inning that is productive for Blue Lick, as a total of 5 runs will plate, and it becomes a 12-4 Kentucky advantage as we head to the bottom of the 7th. You are watching JockJive.com and our coverage of the 2017 Babe Ruth World Series.
Are your kids rough on your furniture? Things looking a little run down? Then come to More Furniture in Ephrata and we can help get things back in order. We have all the top name brands made with strong quality support, including Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, because whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. The next time your furniture is in need of some replacing, stop into More Furniture in Ephrata, locally owned and trusted for over 100 years.
We into the bottom of the 7th. Keegan Graff leading things off. Nano Vasquez and DeMarco Vasquez due up in the inning 2. Opening game of the 2017 Babe Ruth World Series. And the gentleman with 84 pitches currently, Ryan Hinson, there on top of the hill. There you see your line score. Kentucky evening things up in that hit department. Still down by 2 where the hits are concerned, but up by 12 where the runs are concerned. And any team will tell you they'll give up all the H's they have to get a lot of R's. Keegan Graff 1 for 2 in the game, leading things off. Vasquez and Vasquez to follow. Tucson, Arizona, hoping to put together the improbable, but not the impossible. A big 8-run or more 7th inning. I am trying to think over the course of time, and my memory is failing me more every day, but the number of runs put together in a single inning by a single team. One that stands out was a JUCO softball matchup where Wallace Hansful scored 16 runs on MMI with 2 outs. So there are those instances where you pull off those rare feats of major and miraculous comebacks. And my producer is telling me that many, maybe even most, don't know who Wallace Hansful and MMI are. They're in the ACCC. That tells you a lot more, right? The Alabama Community College Conference. Some junior colleges down in Alabama. 2-2 pitch, fouled off by Graff. Two balls, 2 strikes, leadoff batter, bottom of the 7th. 2 hours, 8 minutes into this one. And barring something unforeseen, as Graff is struck out by Henson. Looks like the 2 o'clock game will start at 2 o'clock Pacific. Cape Cod and Curry County going at it at 2 o'clock this afternoon. The New England champ and the Southeast champ as well. Popped up by Vasquez. And over in center field to make the catch is Logan Cook. 2 gone. DeMarco Vasquez to the plate next. He is 3 for 3. It's been a perfect day for DeMarco, the leadoff guy. And there you see Cook making the catch on the run. Ryan Henson now 91 pitches in the game. There is, by the way, a pitch count. 105 is the max for the 16 to 18-year-olds. And over to short, fielded there by Robinson. He's got it to first, and the game is over. DeMarco Vasquez wrapping into the 6-3 putout. It's a 3-up, 3-down. Bottom of the 7th turns into a 12-4 Blue Lick Kentucky victory over Tucson, Arizona in the opening game of the World Series. It will go a total of 2 hours and 10 minutes. Go to the bottom of the 7th, produce 20 base hits, 11 for Arizona, 9 for Kentucky. But the 12 runs belong to the guys from Blue Lick. 4 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, couple of runs in the 6th, and a 5-run 7th from Blue Lick. 3 runs in the 2nd, and then a run in the 6th for Tucson, Arizona. And there is your final. It is a victory, 12-4, Blue Lick over Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for watching the opening game. 2 o'clock, New England's champ and Southeast battling it out, Cape Cod and Curry County. Our producer, James Crenshaw. I'm Robert Williamson. Thanks for watching Game 1 of the Babe Ruth World Series on JockJive.com.